What is up, guys? This is Vincent again. I had three pretty successful videos on my thoughts. We did the suicide case of 2017, some gun laws, and the police force. Now, this one's going to be a little different and a little off topic than most. It's not really going to have to do with any kind of court or law or anything like that. It's more about labels. Now, what I mean by labels is people putting themselves under a specific name or a category of other people. Now, me personally, I think labels is just bad for everyone. I don't think there should be labels. I think everybody should be their own person. Now, yes, there's some labels that you have that, you can't get rid of. Your color, your religion, your culture, whatever it is. Yes, you can't get rid of that kind of label, but that doesn't have to define who you are. Now, the thing is, there's so many labels out there, whether, especially at a young age, you got so many things in high school, or like pretty much since you start school all the way to now. It doesn't matter how old you are, there's always labels out there that people are going to be calling you. There's people who play sports, there's people who are, girly girls, and, there's people who call themselves emo and goth and, nerds and cool kids, gamers, whatever. Which a lot of time the gamers are called nerds, but either way, it's crazy because all these labels are out there for what? Just to either define you as something? And yeah, I mean, I guess there's a healthy thing with a label, and the only healthy thing is for any kind of label is that, people who don't have other people to talk to or pretty much hang around, they have that label to, actually have like a group of people that are like them. And I get it. I mean, I guess that works. But the only thing is, don't define yourself as that label. Like me, for instance, right? What I want to do with my career now, I'm only 17, still in high school. What I want to do for my career is I want to be a computer engineer with martial arts on the side. Now, I've been wanting that for about 4 years now, maybe even longer than that. And I've kept with it. I keep doing classes and stuff, and I've been doing it for a while. Now, I want to do my MMA, cage fighting, and stuff like that because I love it. But that doesn't mean, I'm some kind of jock and stuff who doesn't, care for others. No. I also want to do computer engineering, which some people can call me a nerd or whatever, but it don't really matter because I got both. I'm not letting myself be defined as one thing. And, like at school or something, at high school, I'll be, talking to everyone. It doesn't have to be, the nerds, the jocks, the cool kids, this, that, it doesn't matter. I think everybody should be treated equally and with the same amount of respect as any other kid. Doesn't matter what you are or who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a grown man or kid or elderly, baby. I don't really care. Everybody should be treated with the same amount of respect. Now, labels are just things that people created. They shouldn't be them. They should not be here. Whether you are black, white, Asian, Spanish, you can be anything in the world. It doesn't define who you are. I mean, there's a lot of stereotypes, and I think that's what gets it, is stereotypes. Because, we think that, the black people play sports, but mostly basketball and stuff, and, white people sit around all day, and, th- who knows what else. Spanish people listen to music all day. And it doesn't have to define who you are. Yeah, maybe some cases, yeah, you happen to be, an African American who, yeah, does like basketball. Okay, so what? It doesn't mean you're defined by that, and it's not a stereotype, you know? Eh, People need to stop listening to things. I remember, like, especially, like, kids who call themselves, like, I guess they call it emo and everything, and I don't get it. Like, why do you hate the world and stuff? The world ain't that bad. Like, yeah, there's some rough patches, but don't be defined as an emo. Like, be your own person. Everybody, be your own person. If you guys watch this video and take one thing from this video, and one thing only, it would be this: be your own person. Because if you're someone else, you're not living the life you want. There's no need to be under all these different kinds of labels that don't even mean anything. People just make these things up to put people down and to make them feel superior. There's no point to it. Be your own person. You want a label? Your name. That's your label. My name is Vincent. That's my label. I do what I want, how I want it. It's my life. I'm not going to be defined by who I am, what I am. I'm a big kid, right? I'm big. Stomach-wise and, body-wise. I'm a pretty big person. But you know what? I do martial arts, and I bet, I can probably outrace half the people in my school. And not only that, I'm a really good fighter. I'm fast with my hands. I'm great. I can kick past my head. I'm a really crazy fighter. But people don't expect it when they see me. They're like, oh, man, this kid's fighting. Like, how is he going to do this? Like, a kid weighs this much pound. This kid's pretty big. No, it doesn't mean nothing. I saw some scrawny kid take out some huge muscular guy. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what your height is, what your build is. It doesn't matter nothing. It doesn't define who you are. So, again, be your own person. It's crazy that there's so many labels out there, and I guess it's mostly TV. TV impacts you. And I'm not saying TV's bad, because I think it's good to get some TV and some gaming and stuff like that. But the thing is, you need to know that TV is just TV. It's not. It's not real life. It's just actors and actresses. People always think, like, they see on TV that certain people act a certain way, so they want to act that way too. Nah, it doesn't matter. I've seen girls who think that they're, not beautiful or anything because they don't put on 1,000 pounds of makeup. But it's crazy. Like, some of those girls who don't put on any makeup at all, they look better than other girls. Like, it's crazy. My girlfriend, she don't use a lot of makeup and everything, and she looks better than when she does use makeup. Be your own person. Alright, well, that's all we got for today, but, for this video. But, yeah, just, like I said, be your own person. I hope this video helped, and I hope if you are someone who is either being labeled or labels other people, I hope you stop and think for a minute, like, does that label really exist, and is that who I am, or is that who they are? Be your own person. Thanks, guys.